Hey everybody. Well, like the name of the video says, we're going to talk about Destiny Gleason, and I'm basically reacting, and I've invited some other people to react to some very horrible comments about her death, her suicide because of being bullied. And I kind of wanted to rant about that. And like I said, I've invited some other people along. Now, if you Google this girl, and I'm sure a lot of you have heard of her, beautiful girl. She looks so happy and pretty, smiling. And, you know, it's just a sad shame that some people are just such miserable pieces of shit that they have to just like bully and bully and bully and treat people like crap. That's really sad. She had her whole life ahead of her. You know what? People out there that are acting all badass and making these stupid ass comments, how insensitive can you be? It was a young girl. Okay. And some of these comments I've seen just makes me want to it makes me want to bully the people making the comments, to be honest with you. I want to bully the hell out of those people. Okay. So I'm going to talk to you about what pissed me off. Okay. I feel like anybody who says something like, oh, I was bullied as a kid, and bullying is like natural selection, it weeds out the weak. This was a young girl. It weeds out the weak. Well, I posted something on my Facebook to the effect of, well, I'm not going to be sympathetic of you whenever people you bully come and shoot you in the head, because it weeds out the assholes and the douchebags.
Amen.
I don't know if somebody I was talking to earlier said that that was just people trying to be all hard and macho. But you know what? It takes real inbred ignorance so soon to say something like that. Apparently, the popular thing to do look like you're really, really mean and uncaring.
Yeah.
Apparently, that's the fad. Everybody thinks that they're cool if they look that way. Well, he could have been this person that made this comment. I'm focusing on one person, but I know that there are others out there like this. You always see them when there's articles on bullying or suicide because of bullying. You always see these jackass comments. And I don't know why people feel the need to do that. Okay. But the thing is that, yeah, everybody can have an opinion, but some opinions are just downright unacceptable. Some opinions make you a piece of shit that should fry in hell. Yeah, you can have your opinion, but nobody has to accept your opinion or follow through with your opinion. And you have to deal with the consequence of having your opinion. If you're going to say something shitty, then you better expect the backlash. Because if you're going to hide behind your freedom of speech, then we get freedom of speech too. It's bullshit. Well, I say this. When you're a bully, and this has happened, there are bullies out there that have bullied the wrong person and they ended up dead, shot and killed. And you know what? Hey, I'm not saying they deserve it. They don't. But the person shooting them isn't 100% to blame at all. If you're going to go and you're going to bully people, okay, and you're going to terrorize them, point of this, you're not thinking straight. You're not thinking about the consequences.
Nope.
These people are going to retaliate and we're going to weed you out.
Weeds out the week. Are you kidding me right now?
Maybe he was showing off. Maybe he didn't mean it. But karma is going to come back and get you. And this person's name happened to be Angel. And
Oh God.
what the hell kind of a name is that for somebody? That doesn't fit. Yeah, suicide weeds you out. Weeds out the weak. You're Angel? No, I think your name should be maybe satanic. But yeah, that name couldn't be further from who you really are, buddy, if you're going to say something like that. These people that say this crap, okay, they're never going to have anybody with a personality like this, because who the fuck would even want to be with them? But if they do, you know what they're going to do? They're going to torture their kids, and then their kids are going to grow up to be bullies because these people encourage it because they think they're doing the right thing. Oh, bullying's a part of life. People who say that were bullies and are bullies. And maybe you shouldn't be allowed to have any kids. And maybe if you have kids after you say something like that, they should be taken from Child Protective Services. Because to me, that just speaks, loud and clear. I'm going to torture my kid. I see our visitor was here. He popped in and left. Speaking of bullies. So, you're going to train your kids to be the future bullies. And then you're going to cry and expect everybody to feel sorry whenever the bully gets shot in the head. What did you expect? Did you expect everybody to lay down? And see, the people that say that, the people that say, oh, it's a part of life, that's the way it is, they have never been bullied. So they don't know what it's like. You just want to justify your asinine douchebag personality. And you know what? I think that it's a lie. I think that this person said, oh, I was bullied when I was a kid. Because you know how some people, they'll say that they went through something just so it'll like make people listen to their negative shit afterwards. I don't think he ever was bullied. Somebody that says that has never been bullied. But then again, maybe he was bullied so much that it turned him into this psycho. You shouldn't have kids, buddy. Don't have kids. I feel sorry for any children that you raise. I really, really do. And any of the rest of you that say this shit, because there's a lot of you. I feel sorry for the children that you raise. And you know what? You're going to get sued one day because of what you teach your kids, in your opinion. So, and then people that say, oh, they brought it on themselves because, you know what? I worked with this one woman. She was really ignorant, okay? She was ignorant. Okay, thank goodness she wasn't like a teacher. She was only an aide. And she was one of those ones that like knew it all. She knew better than everybody. When that Columbine thing happened, her opinion was that you got to look at it this way. They deserved to be bullied because they were trying to stand out from the rest and they were different. And they were drawing attention to themselves by being different. Now, I'm not condoning Columbine, no way. But think about that somebody would say that the kids that were bullied deserved it because they were different.
What?
Yeah, and they allowed this person to be near kids.
Wow.
She was an aide. Let me say that again and let that sink in. She said that the bullies, I don't know if it was Columbine or whatever, but somebody like shot somebody because they were like bullied to the point of torture. And they went off. And she said, oh, I don't feel sorry for that. I don't buy that. If he wouldn't have been different and made himself stand out and drawn attention to himself, then they never would have bullied him. Do you know how much I want to beat the shit out of somebody that says that shit?
That's so stupid.
Ignorant. Now, not only do I think that maybe her parents are brother and sister, but these people that make these comments about bullying and suicide and being unsympathetic towards suicide because of bullying, yada, 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 their parents are brother and sister. Inbred, ingrates, ignorant. Oh my gosh. This world is becoming more and more insensitive. Okay. I'd like to see these people say, like, there's one particular dude who is on a certain popular channel of a popular guy who speaks on wrestling. That's one of his friends. And he's always saying, there's no such thing as bullying. What a pussy. I'd fucking slap my kid if they were crying because they were being bullied. Okay, well, you know what?
Oh my.
What if you do have a kid and they're bullied? Are you going to tell them there's no such thing as bullying? Suck it up and stop being a pussy? Either that or this person, you know what I can hear this person saying? My kid wouldn't be bullied because I'd teach him how to, be a man.
Like, okay, first, nobody should even be bullied anyway. Nobody should be beaten up unless you're in a
He said there's
boxing
no
match.
such thing as bullying. That's what this particular
That's
person
that you
said.
you couldn't be any more wrong.
And by the way, I just want to say that just because you're a bodybuilder and you're big, you can still be ugly. And you are, inside and out, because I've seen your picture. And your personality is ugly, and you are ugly as fuck. So don't go around acting like you're all like, oh, I'm this big muscular dude. No. Somebody can bully you because you're ugly. You're just lucky that you're a bodybuilder. And maybe nobody will. But then maybe they'll get a gun and shoot you. You never know. I mean, when you bully people, you take a risk. And I don't understand the need to do that. I feel like, and I've seen research on this and I've heard this. There are two types of bullies. And the main type of bully is the one that has problems in their life and they hate themselves so badly that they want to make themselves feel better by treating other people like scum.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But every once in a while, no. Why the fuck would I be talking about him?
It just came to mind when we said, well, we'll talk about it afterwards, after the show.
No, I'm not talking about, no, 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 no. I'm
Okay.
not talking about anybody that we know that we're friends with that is a bodybuilder. There's nothing wrong with bodybuilders. I'm talking about the bodybuilders that say there's no such thing as bullying and put other people down.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
Wait, you wait.
And the bodybuilder that we know is good looking. So, no, I'm talking about somebody on a certain network,
Okay.
a network,
Okay.
a
Okay.
paid network
Yep. I got you. I
that is
got you.
friends with.
I got you. Now I get it. Yep. I know who you're talking about.
I don't even really see what I said that made you think that it was.
I'm sorry. You were saying somebody on on wrestling channel or whatever. It just made me think. But
He's on no channel.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. I apologize. My mind kind of went somewhere else when you said that. But
Well, no,
yeah,
it's not. No way. That person is good looking and they're nice and they're not a bully.
yeah.
So, no. Um, but yeah, these type of people, they need to be put in their. But anyway, I was gonna say yes, that one, that
Okay.
the one you just typed. Um, there's a rare occasions, a minority of occasions where the bully is just so he thinks so highly of himself because he's spoiled and he gets his way all the time, and he has this sense of entitlement that he feels like people deserve to be bullied and the right to do it, or she. But mostly it's because people hate themselves and they
True.
want to make everybody else fucking miserable. Okay. And if you're trying to look all cool and macho, you really are looking like a faggot whenever you do that kind of thing. I mean, don't have kids. I mean, seriously, if you're going to say about a girl, a little girl or a preteen, that, oh, suicide was the way of weeding out the weak, natural selection. Well, you know what? You should not be allowed to procreate. Actually, you know what? You're probably a little weenie, okay? And that's why you're saying shit like that. Because you want to bully too, to make yourself feel better because of your sad, sorry life.
Yeah, how about I go to your house with a gun and shoot you in the leg 500 times and see how you like it.
That is like really depressing that there are people out there that say that bullying is necessary, um, to teach you life. That's just a part of life. Bullying is just a part of life, and you have to deal with it, and it's natural selection, weeding out the weak.
Yeah.
Bet they wouldn't feel that way though if I was using natural selection on them and their family members.
Oh yeah. But we can't do that, Kat, because we're in the wrong if we do it.
I don't care. I just wanted to say that this person, I don't care if they think we're in the wrong. I know I'm right on this. I know I'm righteous on this. Okay, those people are assholes. And you know what? Probably not many people want to know them. Because would you feel comfortable about around being friends with somebody who had that kind of opinion? I mean, can you imagine how non-sympathetic they'd be in every situation? You know?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously, that kind of a person, if you were friends with somebody like that, they would treat you whatever way they wanted and they wouldn't care if it hurt you. They'd be like, you're a fucking pussy. And,
Oh
you
yeah.
know,
Definitely. Yeah.
they wouldn't care. You couldn't confide in them as a friend. They'd probably laugh whenever other people treated you like shit.
Oh
So
yeah.
I don't see these people as having very many relationships. But it could be that this person was telling the truth that they really were bullied as a kid. And it must have totally destroyed them that they became such a damn douchebag.
Yeah. I mean, if they did had a wife or did have kids, you know, probably treat them like real shitty and just act like complete sociopaths.
Well, exactly. That's what it is. And you know what? The thing is there's a lot of sociopaths out there. I know that people say, oh, you can't do anything, you can't say anything because people are pussies and they get offended. Okay, I can understand that. I understand they get sick of people being offended at every little thing, petty shit. Okay. But there are some things that it's understandable why people are offended by it and upset.
Yeah, and if we did respond, we would be perpetuating or instigating. But that's a different story though.
I don't even care at this point who fucking says anybody's perpetuating or instigating because, those people are losers to begin with. Okay. Those people don't even deserve a thought.
Hmm.
Um, I mean, they've got their own problems. Trust me, they've got their own problems. Um, and usually the people that say that are the ones that actually do it.
Hmm.
But I don't want to get into that. I want to stick to the topic, okay?
Yeah.
Is that bullying is unacceptable. There is such a thing as bullying. Fuck you if you say there's no such thing as bullying. And fuck you if you say, um, I lost my train of thought.
Fuck you if you say there's no such thing as bullying, and then the
Oh,
rest of you.
fuck you if you say that it's just a part of life. I guarantee you the people that say that shit never had to go through it. Well, they might lie and say they did, but no, they probably never had to go through it. Because somebody who went through bullying would not say shit like that. And do you even care that when you bully, you cause somebody to commit suicide? So is that how you justify it? Is that how you get out of guilt by saying, oh, they were just weak? And you know what? It was a man that said this about a little girl. Okay. She wasn't like pre K. She was, pre-teen,
Hmm.
young teen, but still an adult man saying that about a pre-teen girl, that
Yeah,
she was being
that's
weeded
yeah.
out because she was weak.
A grown ass man. Wow.
With the name of Angel, for God's sake.
A grown man named Angel. Okay.
He's the devil.
Yeah. I have a question. Um, because I've seen this before, where people say, talking about, and I'm not saying I feel this way, but do you think with people, committing suicide, does that make them quote unquote cowards?
But see, why do people even have to bring that up? I can see how it might look cowardly, okay? But these people were at their wits' end. They felt like there was no help. They felt that there was nothing more they could do, okay? But I feel like the people that bring that up and say it's the cowardly way out, they're just looking for a way to excuse the behavior that caused that.
Yeah.
They're just looking for a way to be mean and insensitive. Why do you
And
have to
yeah.
vilify somebody that, killed themselves?
Yeah, and then like people who have said this or whatever come out and said, I don't know, like, and because of the suicides or whatever, like people are more pussified today. Okay, first off, suicide's been around forever. Forever. I'm sure many years ago there's been news stories about people committing suicide and killing themselves over many things. First off, this is not a new generation thing, you dumb fuck. And secondly, no matter what the situation is, unless you have a boxing match or a wrestling match or an MMA fight, it's like a competition. Nobody should be going out here either saying stuff, negative stuff, to make you feel bad, or beat the shit out of you for no fucking reason, just to be a bully. That's to oh you gotta tough it out.
Okay, well, then it's okay for me to help you tough it out by like hitting you with a crowbar.
Yeah, I mean, just imagine, just imagine people who say this are like people that are trying to like help the human beings. Uh, you know, something like a psychiatrist or you know,
Oh, well, I'm glad you bring that up.
yeah,
There are psychologists out there that are sociopaths and that actually have no business being in that profession.
yeah,
But anyway, go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah. I just yeah, but yeah, I don't like. I don't like the fact that people do kill themselves because of said thing. Because of course there's other ways to fix the problem, like going to talk with people about it or whatever. But people are different. People, they harm themselves. People go or and there's other people who go and seek help. There's other people who, just do whatever. But the fact is that there should not be bullying, whether it's online or in real life. That should not be acceptable.
No, it isn't acceptable in any way, shape, or form. Another thing about bullies is the bullies, uh, they don't remember what happened. They forget real easy.
Oh, oh yeah.
Okay. But the one that was bullied never forgets. It's always the same thing. Like if you confront somebody that did something to you that was like not very nice or did something to your family member, and then years later you confront them about it, or you tell your friend that the person is hitting on, and they respond with, "Oh, I didn't even remember that. I forgot all about that." Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that special?
Oh yeah.
If you're the victim, you don't forget.
Yeah, and if you start the shit, okay. Here's another thing or whatever, right? You like a basic thing, like somebody does not want to be your friend or whatever, doesn't like you or certain things like that, right? Like, oh, I don't want to be your friend, or oh, I don't want to be with you or whatever, and then people will, wanna harm themselves or whatever. Like, okay, how should I say this? Um, something like a girlfriend or boyfriend breaks up with a girlfriend or boyfriend or whatever, and then once the breakup is done, they feel the need to bully them because they broke up with you, whether it's harming them or spreading lies and getting other people to beat up on that person just because they want nothing to do with you. As much as it's bad that somebody wants nothing to do with you. That's supposed to make it right that you're not gonna go out there because somebody did you wrong. That you're gonna go and fucking threaten them and beat the shit out of them. Now, if it's somebody that's threatening your life, that's a completely different story. But if it's something really small, like, oh, I want nothing to do with you, I'm breaking up with you, or I don't want to be your friend anymore. Like, okay, if this individual wants nothing to do with you, then this individual does wants nothing to do with you, and just walk away. You know what I'm getting at?
Yep. Oh, I just did that.
Yeah.
I just walked away from somebody that, obviously, I mean, I wouldn't say that they wanted nothing to do with me because, they still had me as like a friend everywhere and subscribed everywhere. But,
Oh
actions, actions. And so I just walked away.
yeah. As you should. What's LB posting? Oh. But yeah. If you're out here, and another thing too is that a lot of these people who call others who kill themselves like cowards and like that's not how I was raised, oh, I was raised to be manly and toughly and shit. First off, this individual would have no balls to say this to anybody in real life, for one.
Probably not.
And secondly, this is coming from bullies themselves, from actual
Exactly.
bullies.
Exactly. And you know what, too? You get the ones that right away have to go. They were selfish. They were a coward and they were selfish. You know, they were so desperate and they felt like they were nothing and nobody cared about them and they killed themselves. And you prove that nobody gave a shit about them and that the world was cold. Because right away, you don't care what family member is watching. You don't care. They were selfish. They were a coward. Even if they were, even if they did take the coward's way out, and even if they didn't think about their loved ones and were going to put their loved ones through, you don't need to be saying that. What kind of a hateful person? Say it in the privacy of your own home. Say it to your friends. Okay. I know we have freedom of speech, but like I said, let's have some sensitivity. And if you're going to say something like that so close to somebody's, suicide, well, expect a backlash.
Yeah, you know, with that whole fucking, whether it's cyberbullying or real bullying, like, or like those 10 girls that you talked about that beat up on that one girl.
Yeah, but karma did hit that because one of those girls, a bunch of other people attacked her days
Hmm.
afterwards, and it was all them against her. So karma does rear its ugly head.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, and then there's other people, that would just say anything and everything on their little thing or whatever, and nothing bad would ever happen to them, which kind of sucks because people who come on there, who come on sites or whatever, typing this shit online, the people who do
No,
this are complete pussies.
I think that they just do that to go make everybody miserable because think about it. Okay, how can somebody see that picture of that sweet looking girl and then turn around and say natural selection? And another thing, okay, this person that had this on their thread was talking about, how he didn't like it either, of how, it was so sad bullying.
Yeah.
Why would you deliberately go to somebody's thread who's saying that they're sad about bullying and say some shit like that?
To troll. But I mean that's nothing to be. Oh, and here's another thing. Oh, I this that's just me being a no. No matter what you do, no matter what news comes out, whether it's suicide, whether it's any death, whether it's somebody getting beaten up or threatened for their life, saying some stupid stuff like that, just a troll, you're a bitch.
Yeah, exactly. And you know who else is a bitch? The people that say we have to respect it. You got to respect other people's opinions. No, we don't. We do
Why that
not have to
opinion?
respect other people's opinions. And I'm not gonna when I think that they're full of shit. I mean, I'll respect an opinion when they say, oh, I like Domino's or Pizza Hut. I'll respect that opinion.
Yeah.
But there are some opinions you just don't respect.
And again, I don't like. I might dislike somebody, but I wouldn't dislike somebody to a point where I want to see them die. No,
Well,
never ever.
I've disliked some people on certain TV shows that I was hoping would die soon.
Yeah, but it's scripted.
Yeah, but if a person really was like that, though, I would want.
Oh well, yeah. I guess you got a point there.
Like, you watch somebody burn somebody else's daughter alive at the stake. Yeah, you should die, bitch. And you should die horribly.
Well, yeah. Well, if when that it's hard not. It's hard to debate with that.
Yeah.
So.
I'm sure someone would, though.
Oh yeah,
That
because
girl deserved it. She was just weak and it was natural selection.
she's got to tough it out. Like, who the fuck are you? Are you of all people to say this crap?
Send me your address and I'll show you natural selection.
Natural selection. Get the fuck out of here. Well, like I said, how would you like it if I went to your go at your house and your kid is there and I'm just beating the crap out of your kid. And the kid is getting hurt so badly that they want to kill themselves. Your son or your daughter. How would you feel then? Oh, my daughter or son should have toughed it out. Really? Really, bitch? Really? You douchebag? You really must not care for your kids then. If you're letting me do that. Because I'm sure if you let me do that, or if you didn't want me to do that, you would have been calling me a piece of shit, which I would be if I were to do that. But it just takes out the weak. Oh, they have to tough it out. Well, I'll get your address. I'll beat the crap out of your son or daughter, and let's see how you feel then.
Actually, the truth of the matter is that somebody would say something like that. They're weak. They truly are weak themselves.
Yeah.
And I don't understand why it's fun to troll like that. If you're correct and it is a troll, I don't see why that's fun. I don't get it. I get the reaction, the attention, but like, I don't know. That just seems really pathetic to me.
I guarantee to you that person is a wrestling fan. And you know how many of the wrestling fans are. We talked about the whole China thing. What people said about that. You know.
And see, that was another opinion that I didn't have to respect.
Yeah,
I don't want to get off on that, but and you know what? She was bullied in a way.
Oh yeah.
She was bullied.
She was bullied verbally from these people. From Stephanie. And then Vince firing her. Oh, you gotta what the fuck he said? Oh, you can't be professional about the shit. Your bitch ass daughter is going out with a dude who is already, with someone else
and
behind the scenes.
Exactly. And we were bullying her in a way, encouraging people to publicly humiliate her. I know a lot of us went to her Twitter and told her what was what. But you know what? If you're going to bully, expect to be bullied back. Don't expect to be immune from it. Because people are going to treat you the way you treat them. Or other people are going to see you for what you are. And they're going to want to get on you.
Yeah.
So don't complain. Don't come out and say, well, aren't you bullying me? Like anybody that you get on for bullying. Aren't you bullying me by saying that? Yeah, I am. I'm making you a better person. I'm making
Hmm.
you stronger by bullying you. I'm making you better mentally. I'm teaching you a lesson so maybe you'll think twice
Hmm.
before you open your inbred mouth or type with your inbred fingers.
Literally.
My God. And you know what? You make your parents look bad. You're an embarrassment to your parents and your family when you say shit like that because that just shows you how you were raised.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I get it. You know what? I can see with the way people are this day and age, I could see people just having enough and just going and bashing everybody's heads in.
Hmm.
That's the way our society is getting.
Yep.
There's already people that do that for the wrong reasons, like on drugs or whatever. They don't care. They feel like they have to take what other people have and all that kind of thing, and bullies. Eventually, it's going to get to the point where people are like, okay, kill or be killed.
Hmm.
And they're going to be smashing heads in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, there is hope because I saw this one show one time and it was true. It was based on a real event. And these jocks, okay, were bullying this kid relentlessly, relentlessly, okay? So that kid went nuts and started shooting up people. Obviously, he had problems to begin with, and it never occurred to them. They just thought that they would, torture him mentally. And one of the jocks, they were talking to him, and he was on camera, and he had this really, really haunted look on his face. And he was staring into space, kind of. And he said something to the effect of, we drove him to that. We caused that. We should have treated him better.
Hmm.
Nobody should be treated like that. I wish we could take that back, he said. It's too late. You should have spoke up while they were bullying the kid while you were part of it. It was a whole bunch of them. But I did think, well, there's hope. At least that one damn kid felt guilty and felt a little bit responsible. He said, we're partly responsible. He said something like that. And you'll get those people that say, that's bullshit. You can't blame that on anybody else. That's that. Yes, you can. There's some responsibility. If a kid goes on a shooting spree because you're torturing them, oh, I feel bad for the victims. They don't deserve that. And, that doesn't excuse their murder. But you were responsible.
Yeah, like it's really funny after. Well, it's not funny at all. But like in situations where people die or people, are going crazy and ready to shoot people, and yeah, when actions are occurred, all of a sudden now they think, oh, okay, I should have never done that. Like, okay, now you figured this out while this individual was being threatened for their lives, and now you're saying that, oh, I shouldn't have done that right after.
Well,
No, yeah, go ahead.
lost my train of thought again. Um, oh, yeah, this is what I was going to say. You can't tell me that they didn't notice the person that something was going on. They either were just too into themselves to care. wanted to fit in with the rest of the crowd too much to care.
Yeah.
Just flat out didn't care and took the chance that the kid wasn't going to do anything stupid.
Yeah, that's what I hate about a lot of people my age now.
And to be
Like,
honest with you, if you bullied someone mercilessly and you get shot, I don't really feel too sorry for you. But anyway, go ahead, Christian.
that's you know, you talked about um just a few days ago about the whole those 10 girls beating up that one girl, and it pretty much, you know, I don't know I forgot the word. It pre- it shows. I forgot the word. I forgot what the word was. But it pretty much shows where, like you said before, society is, and more specifically where my age group is. And I feel embarrassed. I feel like I'm in the wrong generation, because and I was gonna say something, but I want to leave it for the for your next show, because there's something personal that I want to address when we get to that show,
All right.
as far as that person goes. But it pretty much shows what society is now, and the fact that a 30, 40, 50 some year old man is out here saying, "Oh, weeds out the weak." Go fuck yourself. Go suck dick.
That's probably just a nerd that wants to look tough.
Like this is what the world's come to. Internet trolls. That's what it's come to. Or real life douchebags. My age.
Yep.
Or older.
Or older. And by the way, to that person that I was talking about earlier, he's always saying, I don't care about anybody's opinion if I bothered
Hmm.
that person. Well, you know what? Here's what happens to big bodybuilders that maybe can't get, beat up by the person they're bullying. And that don't care. You're the ones that get shot and stabbed.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe they can't beat you up. They'll kill you though. They can
Yeah.
kill you when you're not looking. So don't be so confident, bub.
Yeah. Yeah.
They can still kill you.
Yeah. Get shot in the leg 500 times, letting you suffer. If you aren't dead already. Yeah. Like, how'd you like that? How you like me bullying you? Oh yeah. You know. Like, you're suffering through the pain. You're suffering through the pain after you're talking shit about other people. Oh, people should tough it out, right? Well, you should be able to tough out through a 500 gunshots to your leg then. If,
Yep.
if you're so tough.
Yep. Fuck you, Mr. Macho. So I was so appalled. That's why I'm having this show. That just sickened me. Okay.
Yeah.
I know people think that what they type on the internet, is cool and nobody knows who they are. Don't take it seriously. But obviously, people do take things seriously. And for you to call a suicide victim, because I know the one I was talking about earlier would, for you to call a suicide victim a pussy, You're just a sick son of a bitch.
And the other a coward.
Yeah, and a coward.
Douchebags.
Douchebags. Well, I hate to be this way, but I don't want to talk about this because the more I talk about it, the more pissed off I get and also a little depressed. I know, because I'm a pussy and I'm weak.
Oh, you have thin skin. Like, fuck
If it's
off.
so cowardly, if it's so cowardly, everybody else is so cowardly. What do you think your bullying is? Your bullying is pretty cowardly too, picking on a weaker person or a nicer person.
Oh yeah, if you can't take the heat, get off the kitchen. How about go to your in your real life kitchen and slit your wife's throat out? How about that?
Yep. How about I take you out of the kitchen? I take you out of it. Stupid. And you might be like, oh, they're psycho. I can't believe they're saying that stuff. That's wrong. No, we're just trying to show these assholes what they sound like and how if the shoes on the other foot. What then?
Yeah,
That's
we're the one with we're the bad people with a bad rep. Thumbs up, dumb fox. Yeah, apparently, we can't come out here and defend people.
oh, I'll do what I want.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I'll do it no matter what. If when it's right, if it's right, and I would say I'd say about 99% of the time, it's for the right reasons. So yeah, you can go ahead and talk about, oh yeah, people who kill themselves are pussies, or oh they deserve to die because they took the cowardly way out and they can't they can't tough it out. Like, fuck off.
So, what are they going to do when maybe their child commits suicide? Are they going to stand over their grave going, well, this is best. They were weak.
Like imagine
Are you going to
like
call your little child? Like, I could see, you know, I could just see this. Are you going to call your little girl who commits suicide a coward and selfish girl? But anyway, go ahead.
she's on her tombstone and this person is pointing at the tombstone. Yeah, this is what you get. Like, no, no, that's not right. You deserve to die. Like, what the fuck are
Well,
what kind of world are these people living in?
those people then deserve to die. If they're going to say that somebody innocent deserves to die because they're weak or whatever, well, then they deserve to die themselves. Then let's just call it what it is.
Oh, it's just trolling. Well, I'll meet you up in Chicago or wherever the fuck you live and in the area and see I could come find you myself.
Yeah. And you know what? I'm going to block this person that said this because I really don't want to see their nonsense anymore. I don't want to see somebody being such a demon. I just don't want to see that.
Oh yeah, another just coming.
Block them.
Yeah, another thing. Another just coming. You block somebody, they're a pussy.
Well,
They're a pussy.
you're just mad because you can't bully them anymore because they blocked you.
Yeah.
But I'm seriously, I'm going to block this person because, they suck. And their opinion about this sucks. And I'm gonna end this because like I said, the more pissed off I'm getting, the more depressed I'm getting about it. It's just sad. I mean, it's really, really sad. I mean, have you seen that girl? Have you looked at her?
I haven't seen it yet. You told me about it today. I haven't if you want to send me the thing on the on the DM and see if I could look at it myself.
Yeah. And when somebody like
Somebody like who? I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, when somebody gets the better of these cold-hearted people and they get hurt,
Now you cut out again.
hold up.
Okay.
All right. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. So when somebody gets the better of these people, okay,
Mm-hmm.
uh, kills them or hurts them very badly, I'm just going to say, you're a pussy.
Hmm.
You're a pussy and a coward, and this is only going to make you stronger as a person, and you're being weeded out to that effect. All right. Well, Ambrosia Cat's Asylum out.